What's up? We got another video today. We're watching the internet's most irresponsible mom. I've heard a lot of stories about this person. It's by Visual Venture. I've heard a lot of stories about this person. Is it Ash Trevino, I think, right? But I've never really looked into what it is. Like, I just see thumbnails and like random clips and stuff like that, but I had no idea what this person is about. So hey, go ahead and like the video. Check out Visual Venture, check out my channel, subscribe on both, and let's get into it.
My daughter said that she's going to expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born. What are you going to expose?
What is there to expose?
Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months?
cases?
And I still have custody of my kids? But then, as I got older...
Why does she sound proud of it?
Thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys. Okay. I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
People call Ash Trevino TikTok's worst mom for a reason. She made some controversial choices, and she made them online in front of 1 million followers. This is the crazy story of Ash Trevino and why she's known as TikTok's worst mom. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality, and to do that, we gotta keep growing. So, 68% of you guys aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you did, and I promise to give you more fire content.
Both
I'm Visual Venture. You are awesome. A happy family.
I'm 10 toes down.
If you've spent time on TikTok, you've probably seen Ashley or Ash Trevino. Many people consider her the face of bad parenting, but her story didn't just start on TikTok. To understand how she got here, we need to go back to her high school
I've never
years.
seen her
In
on
high school,
TikTok.
Ashley met a boy named Israel Gress. He was her first love, but they couldn't wait. They got married before she even finished high school. She was 17, he was 19. But marriage wasn't the only thing they did quickly. They had kids just as fast. By the time she was 20, Ash had her first daughter, Haley. 3 years later, she had her second daughter, Eviana. For a while, they seemed like a normal family, but
people with first daughters named
Ashley
Haley
started to get jealous of her
record.
own daughter, Haley. She didn't like how her husband paid more attention to Haley than to her, so she lashed out.
I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so, like, I took my anger out on her.
After 9
Why she sound like
years,
Eminem?
Ash and Israel
Go and tell him that you love him more than
in
us.
2017. Ash
Why
was now a
she sound
single
like...
mom with 2 kids, and she was free to do whatever she wanted. She even bragged on Instagram saying she was going to do me and focus on herself. Not long after, she joined TikTok. That was in 2019, about 2 years after her divorce. But her videos weren't just about being a single mom. Some of the things she said and did were seriously controversial. Chasing love in strange places. Ash talked a lot about her love life on TikTok. One thing she always said was that she had a thing for bad boys.
She's on Love After Lockup or something?
I just had this thing to be with somebody incarcerated. Like, I don't know, I liked bad boys. Okay.
Still, people were shocked when Ash started dating men who were already in prison. Her first prison romance was with a man named Isaiah Gonzalez. He was in jail for aggravated robbery and taking someone's life. Ash and Isaiah began writing letters. Then she married him while he was still behind bars. But their wedding was strange. Since Isaiah was in jail, Ash stood alone at the altar holding a photo of him. Unfortunately, their marriage wasn't smooth. Ash claimed Isaiah stopped talking to her. Eventually, they split up, and she had to go through another divorce. But Ash didn't give up. She got involved with another prisoner. This time, she married Noe Lopez Trevino. This wedding was the same as before. Ash was alone at the altar because Noe was behind bars. She even wore a shirt that said, "Just married, Noe and Ash." Once again, that marriage didn't last. Less than a year later, she went on TikTok to announce their split.
Guys, I am officially divorced.
She sounds
Officially
happy.
divorced. Yep.
She might be doing this
Ash
for the club.
kept dating inmates. The more she did, the more famous she got on TikTok. It became part of her brand. She even bragged about how many inmates she's been with.
To be honest,
Yeah, be honest. Completely honest.
I would say like 50 to 75.
Huh?
And if she got bored with one, she simply moved on to the next.
Like every other month, I would talk to another inmate just because I didn't find myself attracted to the one I was talking to. So I would find another one to run.
Soon, Ash got a nickname on TikTok. People started calling her the inmate hopper. Instead of being embarrassed, she owned it.
I'm an inmate hopper, of course I am. And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
Obviously,
Yikes.
it isn't easy to date someone in jail, and when the romances fall apart, Ash went live on TikTok and aired all the drama. One of her messiest fights was with an inmate named Jesse. Jesse was in jail for having an illegal pew-pew. He was also a member of a dangerous gang. Ash started dating him while he was still locked up. When he got out, she threw him a party at a hotel. She decorated the room with hearts and roses. Then she went on TikTok and called Jesse her husband.
I don't need a tattoo to symbolize what I am to my husband.
However, their relationship didn't last. Jesse dumped her not long after
Yeah, he
getting
didn't get a
out. Ash
tattoo.
was upset. She went live on TikTok cussing Jesse out over the phone.
Nah, don't even say all that. Don't even say all that, bro. Like, F you. Don't call me no more. Move on.
The viewers were
Well, at
starting
least
to
she's
worry
having
because
fun.
some of the men Ash dated weren't
She's
just
not harming
inmates. They
anybody.
had
Never mind.
violent
She has a
criminal
whole
records.
kid that she's
One of the
been
most
harming.
dangerous
Never
men
mind.
Ash
Take that
dated
back.
was Francisco. He was in prison for taking the lives of 2 females. One victim
Where's
was
her kid
almost
been
the
all this
same
time?
age as Ash's daughter, but Ash dated Francisco anyway, and she didn't hide it. She showed him off on TikTok. Sometimes she even put him on
Never
speakerphone
mind. I don't
during
like
her
this
live streams.
anymore. I don't
When
like
people
this
warned
person.
her about his crimes,
What is this
Ash
about?
defended him.
Guys, he's innocent, and I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think.
You know?
He's
What is this,
innocent,
town in Salem?
and y'all are gonna see that.
But viewers weren't
said
just
he's-
worried
she
about
said he's, you know.
Francisco. They were worried about Ash bringing these criminals around her
Bruh.
kids. At first, Ash denied it.
My kids
Yeah.
have never been around any of the inmates that I talked to.
However, photos
That
on
sounds
social
like cap.
media told a different story. One showed Ash and her kids
Literally
posing
in the
with
picture.
an inmate right inside a jail. In another video,
Literally
Ash
in
let
the
it
picture.
slip that her
Wow.
daughters spent time with another inmate after he was released.
Oh my
The
god.
only one that they were around and it was in a public area was Jesse when he came home.
For Ash, dating inmates wasn't just about love. It became part of her income. Whenever she went live with one of her inmate boyfriends, viewers sent her virtual gifts. Those TikTok
Of course
gifts
they
turned
did.
into real cash. At one point, she made £10,000 in 2 hours on a live stream. That's over $10,000 in 2 hours. But
Yeah,
even
that's how
with the
she
money
became
rolling
an inmate
in,
hopper.
viewers kept raising red flags. They felt her choices were putting her daughters in danger. One article described her as a single mother
kidding.
of 2 teenage daughters who has zero interest in raising her children and who is vicariously living her adolescence in her 30s. Eventually, someone reported her to Child Protective Services.
Thank you.
In trouble with the law.
They need to get her,
Child
bro.
Protective Services, or CPS, is the agency
Take the
that
kids
checks
somewhere
if
else.
kids are safe at home. They visited Ash's house over and over, but after looking into things, they let her keep her kids. Ash even
Why?
bragged about it on TikTok.
What
Baby
are they
CPS
doing?
has never taken my kids. Yes, I've had like 20 CPS cases. They dismissed them all because you know
Why?
why? My kids are in good hands.
She didn't lose her daughters, but
No,
that
they're
doesn't mean
not.
they weren't affected. Other kids at school knew their mom was the inmate hopper, and that caused problems.
In the beginning of school,
Bruh.
people noticed my mom, and I got like in the cafeteria a lot of stares. And so, if I could, I honestly would go back to my old life to being a nobody to people.
The embarrassment got so bad that they had to start homeschooling, but the worst was yet to come.
Bro,
love
I already
triangle.
don't like this a lot.
In 2023, Ash started flirting with a 19-year-old TikToker named Santos.
I don't have a boyfriend. Let me call Daddy Santos. Daddy, what are you doing? I love you, baby.
Bruh.
The viewers thought this relationship was weird. For starters, Ash was in her 30s, Santos was 19. That's about a 17-year age gap. But that wasn't the worst part. Her
That's
teenage
not even-
daughter Haley also had a
Yeah.
crush on Santos, and the messy love triangle played out on TikTok. In one live stream,
What?
Santos was on camera with both Ash and Haley. Then he asked a question that made everyone uncomfortable.
How do you feel that your mom stole your crush?
Santos, how do you feel about being bald?
Why would you ask her that? Why would you ask her that?
Haley was standing right there. She tried to laugh it off, but it was clearly awkward. Viewers were furious. They accused Ash of
That-
stealing her daughter's crush, something no mom should do.
And how everybody's saying that he was my daughter's crush, I never knew that. If I would have known that she liked him, I would have never talked to the boy.
But after all the backlash, Ash continued her relationship. She kept posting videos with Santos, acting like nothing was wrong.
That's so
Santos
shady,
will see
man.
everything tonight. Or when I'm in Cali.
Yikes.
Huh?
But like her other relationships, it didn't last.
Yikes.
Santos
Of course it
dumped her.
didn't.
Ash went on TikTok sobbing and cussing him out. Around the same time, her daughters started acting out.
This is
For
clown
instance,
stuff,
Haley
man.
threatened to go public
Clown
with
world
some family
activate.
secrets.
My daughter said that she's
What?
gonna expose everything when she's 18, right? What is there to expose? I've been taking care of you since you were born. What are you gonna expose?
And Ash's younger
Expose
daughter,
everything.
Eviana, got her nose pierced without permission. She was just
Oh.
13. Ash's followers saw it all because she was still posting everything online. But that was about to change because some angry viewers wanted to kick her off TikTok. Enough is enough.
Honestly, low key.
Usually, the internet just
Like,
watches drama happen.
some people
but
just
Ash's
really
parenting
don't
was
need
so
a platform,
controversial
and
that
she's one
people
of
took
them.
action. It started with a petition on change.org. This is a website where people can collect signatures for
petition?
causes they care about. The petition
Yo,
was
I know
called Ban Ash
change.org.
Trevino from TikTok
Yo,
permanently.
that's what
One
it-
part of it read, Trevino
that's
has
what-
built a notorious reputation
Yeah,
for her
neglectful behavior.
toward her
Yeah.
own children. This
That's not
goes
it,
against
bruh.
the community
That's not
guidelines
it,
set by
bruh.
TikTok, which state that content that harms the online community or individual's experience are not allowed on the app. The petition
Yeah,
spread
it's not
fast.
good.
In a few days, it got over 30,000 signatures. Now it
That's
has
what
over
we like to see.
140,000. The movement
That's what
didn't
we
stop
like to
there.
see.
TikTok users created the hashtag unfollow Ash.
Unfollow
As the
Ash.
petition and
That's what we
hashtag
like to
grew,
see,
Ash
man.
started losing followers. At first, she
People
acted
got
like it
their,
didn't matter.
People got their
300,000 people
licks. They
unfollow
got
me.
their,
It's not gonna matter. Thank you, D.
They got their little
because I don't
entertainment
get
and then
paid
they
off my
unfollow.
followers or my views.
She said it didn't affect her income.
I get
That's
paid
cap.
off of my subs, my gifts, and my
Oh,
video
okay.
views. That's what I get paid on.
But when more than 100,000 people unfollowed her, she couldn't laugh anymore. Her loyal fans were leaving, the pressure was building, and then TikTok finally got involved. After the petition and the backlash, TikTok decided to act.
TikTok.
One day, Ash's TikTok account with over 1 million followers
Vanished?
vanished. Ashley tried to spin it like it was her choice.
I deleted my account with my 1.1 million
Cap.
followers only because I want to start over fresh.
But everyone
Cap.
knew the truth. TikTok banned her. Luckily, Ash had a backup TikTok account. She popped
Yo,
back up,
there's so
bragging.
much cap.
I got my account back. Did y'all miss me? I'm back.
No.
But TikTok
we didn't
wanted
miss
her
you.
gone, so they hunted her backup accounts and shut them down. Ash tried to stay on TikTok by making new accounts. One got
Why?
33,000
Actually, I
followers before they
understand
took it
why.
down. Another didn't even reach 400 before it disappeared. Each time, TikTok shut her down faster and faster.
understand
Ash
why.
couldn't keep up. In one of
She
her
wants
last
to. She
videos, she
probably
cracked.
wants to,
For
like,
once, the
maintain
tough girl
relevance. It's
act
probably,
was
like, the
gone.
only thing
Now
she
Ash's
has
TikTok
going
career
in her
is
life for
practically
her.
over. Her accounts are
And
banned.
once this
TikTok
is
hasn't
done, she
provided
has
an
to,
official
like,
reason. But for
actually
now,
sit
it seems
down
there's
and
no way back
reflect
for Ash
on the
Trevino.
life that
At
she
least
built
on
for
TikTok.
herself.
I get it.
And
Watching
actually face it
chaos
for real.
unfold online can
And
be
she doesn't wanna
entertaining.
do
But
that.
Ashley isn't just a viral mom. She's a role model to some
That's a
people,
tough thing
whether
to
we
do.
like it or not. So while the internet makes people like these famous, I encourage you guys to be the kind of person the world actually needs more of. Visual Venture.
My boy.
Wait, before you go, make sure you guys click here to watch more dark
Yes,
internet
sir.
documentaries for the
Not yet,
algorithm.
not
Thank you
right
guys
now,
for
though, not right
everything. Peace.
Maybe we'll do another one later, but I appreciate that video. That was a good one. Hey, but that's gonna be it now. I'll catch you later. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's my first time seeing Ash Trevino, by the way. I don't know if y'all have seen her before, but what do y'all think about her, honestly? I've never seen her other than this. I think they did good by getting her out of there, but hey, that's gonna be it. Go ahead and like the video, sub up, subscribe to Visual Venture, and I'm out of here. Bye.